Alright, we are back for our final Cities of Sigmar shield video. And we're doing, to round it all out, Hammerhal Aqsha. The version of Hammerhal based in Aqsha, the Fire Realm. So, we're going to start with Skeleton Horde. And this is just going to be for the central diamond here. Get my brush a little bit wet. And then I'm just going to spread this around on this diamond, getting it nice and smooth, and concentrating it near this bottom sort of V here, where at all possible. There we go. So now, if the camera wants to focus, I will let that dry, and then we will come back and do the wood color. Alright, we are back, and now it's time to move on to our wood color. For that, we're going to use Blood Angel's Red contrast paint. Give it a good shake. Get my brush a little bit wet, just to help the contrast paint flow. And then carefully paint it on the shield, trying to not get it on this central diamond here. This shield is going to be pretty similar, as you might imagine, to Hammerhal Aqsha, but obviously won't have the moss that Aqsha has on it. But otherwise, will be pretty similar. So I'm just going to finish up this red here. I'll let that dry completely, and then we will come back and do the metallics. Alright, we are back, and our red is nice and dry. And now we're going to move on to our first metallic, and that's going to be Broadsword Silver from Speedpaint 2.0. And I've already got some out here on my palette. And I'm just going to apply this to the filigree, or the trim, or whatever you want to call it, here on the shield. Thankfully, Broadsword Silver is pretty dark, so it will cover over any little mistakes we made with the silver. And then, as soon as I'm done with this, we're going to use a gold on the rivets, or screws, or whatever they are. I got through 11 videos without having a consistent name for these things. The little bumps on the shield that look like they should have a different color. That's ultimately what they are. A little tiny bit more over here. There we go. Alright, so we'll go straight into this gold now, because it'll sit right on top of this silver, no problem. We're going to use Hoplite Gold again, Speedpaint 2.0 line. Give it a little bit of a shake. And get some out on the palette here. And then I'm just going to take this and dot it on all the little bumps. Just like this. And there we go. So then, I'm going to let these all dry, because the next step we're going to do is adding some Agrax Earthshade to both the red and all those rivets, bumps, / screws that we just painted. Alright, we are back, and like I said, we're going to use some Agrax Earthshade. Give it a shake. And we're going to put this first on the red, just completely everywhere on it, just to darken it down a little bit, dull it down as well. We don't want our red super duper bright, and so Agrax will help with that. And then after I get it on the red here, then it's also going to go on all the rivets. Let's be a little heavier over here, I think. Making sure to get it all up in the cracks and the crevices between the metal and the red here. Keep it on camera would be also good. Alright, so then I'm just going to take a little dot of it and just go around. And it'll just sort of, when you touch your brush to it, it'll just naturally pool around the rivets. And that's what you want. Just that little bit of pooling to show grime or dirt or who knows what. Orc blood that just gets stuck in those rivets and is hard to clean. So that should do it. Right about now, you should be seeing the finished product, the final finished product of this series. And maybe just for fun, I'll throw a picture of all 11 shields up there. Why not? That could be cool. But yeah, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the series. If you did, feel free to hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see what's coming next. I don't know what's coming next, but there'll be some video coming up. And I'll see you on the next one.